Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I am finally going to be trying out the new Makeup Revolution foundation and concealer. This one is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation and the Supersize Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. So you guys have asked me for this foundation in particular, as well as the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. And I do already have it. I also have the primer, so that video will be coming up sometime maybe this week. Actually, not this week. Next week. We're already at the end of the week of this week, and just so you know, that one's coming soon. So I'm gonna get started on this one today, and right now the only thing that I have on my face is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This is what I use to moisturize my face, and I am going to put on my primer on camera so that way you can see which one it is and everything, and then I'm gonna apply it with my beauty blender and my sponge, so that way, well, they're both the same thing, my beauty blender and my brush, so that way we can see the way that it looks, you know, with different tools. So I'm gonna get started. Like I said, they're brand new, so I'm gonna open them up and then I'm gonna bring you in closer so that way you can see the way that they look. The primer that I'm gonna use today is the Maybelline Master Prime. This one's called the Blur and Pore Minimizing. It is the clear one here. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over my face. Like I said, I already have the moisturizer on, and I'm gonna start off right here on the center on my nose and then work my way out, but I am gonna apply this all over my face. This one really makes my face feel really soft. If you can see some product, it's the concealer that I have on my eyelids. I have my brows done and concealer on my eyelids already. I'm hoping that this is my shade. I got it in the color, what color did I get it? Doesn't it say it on here? The only thing I see that it says is F5, but I'm pretty sure it had a name. I will put it right here on the screen because it will say it like in my email, I'm sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. It looks like it's maybe a little, I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm gonna put some dots. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some dots. So I'll do one side of my face first. Okay, that looks good. Has a pretty big doe foot applicator. Like, that is pretty huge. So there you can see I have some redness around my nose, and I also get redness on my forehead right here, on my cheeks and stuff. So I am going to blend it out with my beauty blender first. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's blending out really easily, and it looks so full coverage, like it really does. I thought I was gonna need more little dots, but I don't think so. I also don't have concealer on my under eye because, like I said, I am gonna be applying this one. I kind of got a little too close, but yeah, I'll just leave the rest for the concealer. So the shade looks like it matches me really good. I think I got one that was more with the olive undertones. That is my shade, you guys. Those are my shades. No, not olive, golden undertones. I'm pretty sure that that's what this one had. Also, you guys, anytime I do a foundation video, in the description box I put my other foundation shades, whether it's from drugstore, Sephora, whatever, all the brands that I have, I list them in the description box with my shade name or number or color or whatever, so that way you can compare, you can get an idea on what shade I am using in the video, plus the other shades that I have. This blended out so easily, and it looks so full coverage. Like, I'm liking the way that this looks, and it's not even thick. It's like giving me a nice full coverage without it being thick. I feel like even the Maybelline Superstay is a tad bit thicker. This one, it just feels and looks like really thin on my face. Again, the redness that I have right here around my cheeks, around my nose. Just like that. And for the brush, I'm going to use the JH03 brush. It's blending out good, blending out easily, same as the other side. It looks smooth, it doesn't look streaky or anything. The color, I'm so happy with the color. I'm glad that it matches me really good. I only had 2 little dots up here, and that was like way plenty. That was plenty, like that was enough. Wow, it blends out so nicely. There are no streaks. Both sides look exactly the same. Like, it blends out good. Now it's time for the concealer, and this one I got it in the color C5. Wait, does the foundation have it on the bottom? No, the foundation just has it up here. So this one's F5 and the concealer is C5. So I'm hoping that, again, I got a good color for me. And it also has a big doe foot applicator. This is the Supersized concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my under eye area. You can see that I do have purple underneath my eyes. Wow, that looks really full coverage. The color doesn't look bad. I was hoping that it wasn't like super light. I didn't want anything that was like, you know, too brightening. So first I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender. And just to put it on my eyelid too. Super easy to blend. What is in this, you know? You don't find that all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna blend out the other side using my concealer brush. That was easy to blend too, like no problem with either side. All I'm gonna do on this side is just put that across just to help me blend both of the products, and on this side too. There we go. Oh, there you go. That is it. Both sides look really good, whether it was the beauty blender side or the foundation brush side. Looks so good. Both of the products do, the foundation and the concealer, and to me, right away I can tell that they are full coverage products. So I wonder how it's gonna wear throughout the day. It honestly feels like I have nothing on my face. I have dry skin. It does not feel like it's too dry, powdery, nothing like that. I don't feel like it grabbed on to any dry patches. It just doesn't look dry at all. It looks like a really nice finish. Covered up the redness that I have, the under eye area covered up, evened everything out. So far so good. I am gonna set everything using my powder right now, so I'll show you that part. And then yeah, I hope that it just stays like this throughout the day. It looks really good. So all I'm gonna do now is set everything using my powder. This is the Covergirl loose powder. And then just one last time, I'm gonna go over the under eye area. I mean, it doesn't matter now if I use a brush or a beauty blender. I already know how it looks, but I'll just continue the same thing. So I'm gonna apply my powder with the beauty blender. I am gonna do just a little bit of baking, so I'm gonna apply kind of a lot. You know what? I didn't even put concealer in between my eyebrows. I mean, I already had a little bit of foundation there anyways, but I'll just apply a tiny bit. So I'm gonna set it. Same powder, I'm gonna set everything in my face too. I'm just applying a bit more where I applied the concealer to kind of bake. Not kind of, to bake. And just using my powder brush, I'm going to set my entire face. The color was really good for me too. So far I'm liking everything. So here's everything set. I still have a little bit of powder. I am going to do my eyeshadow in a bit, so I'm just going to keep powder there. So everything is set, and that is a powder that I use all the time. One of my favorite powders, if not my favorite powder. And so I know I can trust it. I know that I like it already, and I'm going to see how it works in combination with this foundation and with the concealer. So all I'm going to do now is, oh, well, let me show you the time, because it's not very early, but I still want to show you the time. I'm like getting away slowly. I'm doing my makeup kind of late today. It's just that I had editing to do this morning, and I couldn't get started on this video. So right now it is 12:37. I'm just gonna wear it as long as I can. I'm connected to my hotspot. So I'm gonna wear it as long as I can, which is probably going to end around 6:30 because that is when the sun starts going down, goes down pretty early now. So I'm not gonna be wearing it for that long, but at least I'll get or be able to give you an idea on how it looks over that amount of time, you know, just as long as I can wear it today. So like I said, I'm gonna do my foundation. I'm gonna do my eyeshadow right now and the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and just tell you how it looks. Just give you like a tiny bit of an update, like what I think about it, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I finished the rest of my face, and if you want to see this, I did film it, so that will be up soon. But everything for the foundation, the concealer part, the powder, everything was perfect so far. Everything looks so good. Nothing changed, the color didn't change, everything applied smoothly on top of it, so I'm still very happy with the way that it looks. And like I said, I will check in later on in the evening before the sun goes down a little too much, because then you just can't see anything. It looks too yellowy here and it just doesn't work. So I'm just gonna try to wear it as long as I can today, and I'll give you my thoughts later on, but so far so good. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Okay guys, so I am back, and this is going to be the last check-in, or the only check-in actually. So it is now 6:03. Right there, you can see it, 6:03. Hopefully you can. I think so. So it is 6:03 p.m. It's been a few hours. Like I said, this is like the last hour I have before the sun completely goes down. It's not even an hour, it'll go down in like 20 minutes. So I need to hurry up and come on here and just show you how it looks. Like I said, if I wait too long, it'll look too yellowy and you won't be able to see anything. I've already done it, I've already tried. So I don't want to do that and just kind of show you halfway. It's like, what's the point? This is the way that it looks. I don't know if there's a big, huge difference. I know it might look just a little bit shinier, but nothing in a bad way to where it looks oily or greasy. So I'm super happy about that. I'm looking at it right now in the mirror and it just looks so good. I feel like it looks even better now than it did at the very beginning. Sometimes foundations do that. It's just like they melt into your skin and they just look so much better. And I have been looking at it throughout the day, you know, just to like check and see like what's going on. So from what I can see, it's maybe just a tiny bit of shininess on my forehead. Not much though. I feel like it looks almost better than what it did at the very beginning when I first applied it, but it still didn't look bad at the beginning. I feel like super full coverage still looks the same. The concealer still looks the same. Nothing is creasing. Nothing looks crazy. Like I said, I'll show you a close-up just in a little bit, but I'm just gonna tell you what I think about it so far. And what else can I say? Nothing rubbing off. Like there's no fading going on. I'm glad I finally got a chance to try it out, and I'm so happy with both of the products. I'm glad that I'll be liking and using both for sure. The concealer is also super full coverage, very easy to blend out, and it doesn't look cakey or anything. Like nothing is creasing, nothing looks bad. These two products are very good. It's a good combination as well. And I also used a very good primer with it, which is the Maybelline one. Yeah, it was the Maybelline one. I was thinking, is it the Covergirl? No. So do keep in mind the primer that I used, which is the Maybelline one, and also I have dry skin and I just used a moisturizer. So far these two, day one, of course, this is the first time that I try it, but first impressions, I really like both of the products. So now I'm gonna bring you closer so that way you can take a look at it better. So this is the way that it looks close up. There, put the lighting even lower. Looks great, you guys. Nothing looks gone. Nothing looks faded. The foundation, the bronzer, the blush, concealer, everything looks so good. Like I said, maybe just a tiny bit. I feel like I almost like I was singing. Maybe just a tiny bit glowy on my forehead, but not much. Like not like a lot. Like I've seen other foundations do. Looks so good. Even my nose, it's a little bit shinier, but not to where it's like rubbing off or like the foundation came off or anything. Also, where I have my glasses, you can barely tell. Like there's nothing that moved around there that rubbed off. So all of that looks good. The only spot that I wanted to show you close up is the sides of my nose. You see, just like this, it looks good. But whenever I go like this, there is a little bit built up in there. So just wanted to tell you that part. Let me see, what else can I tell you? A close-up of my eyes. So I do have my little wrinkles there. You can see the concealer doesn't look bad. That's pretty much it. That's just my eyeshadow. Like I said, this is just a first impression, so I'm gonna keep trying it, and I'll try it for longer hours and I'll tell you about it then. But just like the first thing, you know, from trying it out for the very first day, for trying both of the products for the very first day, looks good to me. Yes, you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's just a first impression, so I will continue to use it because it's not like a full day of like 10 hours or 12 hours, which is a long time. Because I mean, I started it kind of late, but at the same time, it's still plenty of hours. Like, to me, I can kind of see, okay, this is how it looks. I put it on outside. I've already filmed with it, so I can kind of get an idea on how it looks. But of course, it is just a first impression, so I hope it was still helpful for you. So far, I like both of the products. Very full coverage, very easy to blend with the beauty blender, with the brush, and very, very full coverage. And I have dry skin, so it did work out for me as far as that part. Like I said, I will just continue to use it. I'll tell you about it later on if I have anything different to say about it, but so far, looks fine, feels fine, and it's good. It's good, like, it's fine. So again, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.